When somebody tells the bad things or backbites behind you, what to do? This is the query. So, are you interested in what people think about you? Are you interested in knowing what people speak about you behind you? This is the first query you should know. Second thing, what profit would you get after knowing what people think about you? Third, if you do not know what people think about you behind you, what would be your loss or profit? That should also be known to you. Fifthly, you should know or not that you have to decide. Thing is that you cannot satisfy everybody. Okay? You cannot satisfy somebody's ego. You cannot satisfy somebody's expectations. You cannot satisfy somebody's self-desires and fantasies. Okay. So it is not possible for a human being to satisfy somebody's desires, expectations, and selfish needs. It is not always possible, and it is not absolutely possible. To some extent, when you take responsibility and understand somebody's desire, and if it is ethical, and if it is perfect, and if you like it, and if you are interested in fulfilling that desires or that expectation, then you should try to do that. But still, you cannot just do it absolutely or 100%, because your mind is different, others' minds are different. So as everything is not matching, like fingerprint differs, that's why God makes the fingerprint differs. As fingerprint differs, all are different individuals. So it is quite difficult for anybody to satisfy somebody's wants, desires and expectations. So try to understand that it is not possible to fulfill somebody's desires, expectations and need. After knowing that, it is 100% sure that people won't get satisfied with you because you cannot fulfill it. Even they cannot fulfill your desires and expectations. Though they want it, but they do not fill anybody's desires and expectations. It is applicable to them also. So as it is applicable to everybody, it is a bogus thing to expect anything from somebody. If you do not expect anything from somebody, you should not speak anything wrong about somebody behind him. Okay? Likewise, but people do not understand this. So they sometimes speak wrong things about us, behind us, because their wants and desires are not fulfilled. The first thing is, when with the unfulfillment of wants and desires, people backbite behind us. Second, due to competition and jealousy also people speak wrong things about us. So you should not care about that. If somebody competes and being jealous of you, that person must backbite behind you. And that is a bogus and illogical backbite. And it is a psychological trouble of that person, not yours. So it is not your problem, it is the problem of that person, because that person is mentally ill. That's a backbiting and speaking or thinking something wrong behind you. So they people are jealous of you. They people are angry with you. They don't want your progress. They want to dominate you. They want to look down upon you. That's why they speak like that. And to this type of people, you should not care about. You should be careless. You should kick them out from your mind. And if in the relatives, if in the house such people are present, it is also possible. At the time, be careless. Don't listen to them. Try to give your best with your interest. Don't give your best by doing slavery without interest. If you do anything without your interest, it is a slavery. If you do anything with your interest and love and respect and care and responsibility, and it is accepted completely by you, so it is a queenlyhood or kinghood. But if you do something without your interest, forcibly, you are a slave. And it brings a lot of psychological illness inside you. So such type of behavior and ethics should be kicked out. No slavery, only kinglyhood or queenlyhood. Okay? If you do slavery, it is a crime. Got it? In this way, you can avoid your focus for people speaking wrong about you behind you. Okay? And secondly, if other people think wrong about you due to backbiting or wrong message somebody passed behind you falsely. So if you get a chance and if you came to know about this, then explain it. Tell the truth. That this is the reality and that person is speaking wrong things unnecessarily. Either due to ego or due to jealousy or due to comparison and competition or due to unfulfillment of desires. And for all these reasons, I am not responsible. Nobody is responsible. I'm not responsible for your wants and desires. Though I may be somebody's husband, though I may be somebody's wife, though I may be somebody's teacher, nobody is responsible for somebody's fulfillment of wants and desires. Yes, it's okay that I would give my best to teach you properly and to give you my best as a good teacher. But still, I cannot satisfy everybody. Got it? I don't give you guarantee of complete satisfaction. Because if you will be jealous of me, I will give you a guarantee of complete satisfaction when you don't get jealous of me, when you don't compare with me, when you don't compete with me, when you don't fight your ego with me, when you don't give any expectation from me, and when you give only love, trust, care, respect, and confidence with me, then only I can take some responsibility. Else, I will kick you out. That should be the principle. And if you take responsibility of those people who don't deserve it, means those who do not have these characters listed just before when I told you. Those people who do not keep the character of gratitude, love, respect, care, and understanding, you cannot take their responsibility. And taking such people's responsibility is a bogusness. Because they people will be always dissatisfied with you, unnecessarily. Nobody can satisfy them, so kick them out from your mind. If that person is the most loved ones, also kick them from your mind out. Just maintain ordinary superficial relationship, but internally you cannot take responsibility of such person. Strictly I'm telling you. Those people who are not loving, caring, okay, respectful, and those who give understanding and respect the differences, respect the choices. If those people who cannot do this, you cannot take their responsibilities. So if you cannot take their responsibilities and they backbite with behind you, you should not care about that. Suppose the dogs are barking. The dogs are barking right now. So I should not care. If dogs are barking, I'll care. I will waste my time. Likewise, if people are barking behind you like dogs, sorry to say like that. If people are barking behind you like dogs, and those people bark, basically those people who speak wrong things against you behind you, be sure that they are jealous of you. They compete with you, they compare with you. They think you as a slave. They don't respect you. They don't care you. That's why they speak wrong things behind you. And if somebody tells the wrong things behind you, so these characters are 100% there in that person. So obviously that person is not a good person. If that person is a husband, I should not tell it in the camera, because all the husbands will be angry with me. But that person is not a good husband, I'll say. Every relationship should be based on trust, friendship, love, respect, care. If these 5 elements are not there in a relationship, you cannot take their responsibility. And if these things are not there and still you are taking responsibility, you are a bogus person, because you will be failed, their expectation cannot be achieved, and they will be always finding fault with you, and they will be always scolding you behind you. Kick those people out from your mind. They don't deserve to be your friend. They don't deserve to be your relatives. I have kicked about more than 90% of my relatives due to this reason. I have only 10% relatives who keeps friendship with me. Rest 90% relatives, I have kicked them out from my life and my society. I have created my own society. I don't believe the society, because I am the society by myself. Got it? I will create my own society where nobody should be jealous of anybody, where nobody should be comparing with anybody, competing with anybody. Nobody should compete. Where everybody should love one another, where everybody should respect one another, and where everybody should give and take absolute freedom. Only that society I believe. Rest society, I want to kick them on their face. That's it. Be strong. Else people will kick you 1,000 times, and at the deathbed, you will think that my life is spoiled. And your life will be spoiled. So better understand these things. Don't care who thinks wrong about you.